the birth year.
Eddie Durham's birth year is, I believe, going to remain controversial because there's no finite proof of any of the conjectures. Eddie Durham, for the entirety of my knowing him, stuck ironclad to August 19th, 1906, with one exception. In the 70s, when we were working together at the West End, the potential of being a little bit younger occurred to him. And he wanted to start going towards another birth year. And he had me do a little bit of background. But the funny thing is, I think he knew exactly what I was going to discover. I was going to discover that on the 4th of July of 1907, when Eddie would be slightly less than 1 year of age by the August 19th, 1906 birthday, the border between Mexico and the United States was adjusted because the Rio Grande itself had changed course. And my uncovering of this piece of data was undoubtedly something Eddie Durham expected me to do. What was unexpected is that he already knew about it when I got back to him. What he knew is that the border between Mexico and the United States had been so adjusted, and he stated to me, if I changed my birth date now, I wouldn't be from the United States.
Huh.
And that really lingered in my mind. And not being an expert in Texas geography, it wasn't until I actually went to San Marcos, and for that matter, the general region, San Antonio, which I guess is about 50, 60 miles away. Oh.
You answer that. Which reminds me, phone's off?
Phone's off.
Okay, remind me to turn it back on, okay?
Okay.
So, I'm trying to give you a way to splice. So Eddie Durham was completely aware, up and operational, about this border shift, this change of the Mexican-United States border, and he stated that if he changed his birth year now to be younger, he would no longer have been born in the United States, which he saw as a very valuable thing to be a United States citizen. I don't think anybody would have cared if he had done it, but I was shocked that he knew these parameters. But I didn't know at the time, and I guess I still don't know Texas geography very well. I know it's big, and I know that Alaska is proud that it's bigger, and that's about the end of my knowledge, and no offense to either state. But when I went to San Marcos, which I never was in San Marcos until 2004, and also to other places in Texas that aren't too distant, like Austin and San Antonio, it occurred to me for the first time that San Marcos, Texas, is nowhere near the Mexican-United States border. It's nowhere near the Rio Grande, whichever course the river takes, pre-1907 or whatever. And it leads me to suggest strongly that this is the real insight, that Eddie's hometown is San Marcos, but his birthplace is not. And this connects with the fact that he was quite insistent in time, particularly with his children,